Hey everybody, good morning. Today I want to speak about the source self, the non-physical energy that you are connected to, and how to really stay more in tune with this energy, how to really be your own master, how to really be your own spirit guide, how to be your own higher self. Now, what is source energy? Source energy really is the energy of the universe. It is the energy that connects worlds. It is the energy that is guiding us. It is the energy that is in our heart center whenever we feel that something is positive, okay? So I realized that in order to connect this infinite self to this infinite source self, I have to really go a bit deeper into the rabbit hole. I have to really dig deep within myself and find the answers there. Now, what happens when you look within yourself for answers? You realize that you have everything that you need within yourself. The strength, the compassion, the creativity, the abundance, the completeness. You always have that within yourself. And the thing is that we live in a society where we are struggling so hard to find answers outside of ourselves. Yes, it's okay to live outwardly. It's okay to seek outside of yourself for answers, but the first thing and the first tool that I would recommend you guys is look within yourself for answers and see what you find there. Now, you could start by meditating more. You could start by really taking a walk in nature alone. You could start by spending more time alone and realizing that you are your best friend. Okay, because if you don't love yourself, you cannot love others. If you cannot love yourself, you cannot embrace the world. Okay, so the first thing is go within. In order to connect to the infinite higher self, go within yourself and see what you find there, because this is super powerful. This is amazing to have the ability to actually go within yourself and find the answers there. Now, how do we go within? Well, we meditate more. We really become the observers of our experiences. We become the observers of our experiences, and we choose what we want to express out there. We choose what kind of self-expression do we want to use, okay? I believe that self-expression is important. And this is actually the second tip, self-expression, okay? Express yourself, express what you feel, express what you think, express what you do, okay? Feel free to actually open yourself and talk to somebody about your problems, maybe. Feel free to really open your energies and really be honest with yourself. What is going on at a soul level with yourself? What is really going on deep within your own consciousness? Feel free to actually express that, okay? You may also be able to express it into a creative process. A creative process is super important, and if you manage to really take that stuck energy outside of yourself through creativity, through art, through meditation, through music, you could actually begin to stay more connected to your infinite source self. Now, the infinite source self is always with you. The infinite source self is always connected to you. All that you gotta do is learn how to attune yourself to it. All that you gotta do is learn how to embrace yourself in the process, okay? Love yourself in the process. Now, I realized that I'm not perfect. And I realized that I have made mistakes in the past. I didn't really listen to my intuition, and it got me in trouble, guys. It really got me in trouble. Now, the third tip that I would suggest for you guys is always love yourself and listen to yourself. If you are listening to your intuition, then you cannot go wrong, okay? If you are listening to that inner voice that is not speaking with words but with a frequency, with an energy, then that is actually your higher self, that is actually your intuition, okay? So realize that you always have the chance to really express yourself the way that you want to express yourself, okay? There's nothing and nobody that is taking your free will away. You have free will. You have the power to really be your best version. And if you get to actually express your own intuition, if you get to actually listen to your own intuition, then you cannot go wrong, because I believe that we are guided by a higher realm of consciousness, and this is where the source self actually lays, in a higher state of consciousness. Okay, now it's important to really see the connection between the spirit world and the 3D world. Okay, I realize that we live in a multidimensional universe, and really when we open our consciousness, we realize that there is a deeper game here on the planet, there is a deeper game here in the cosmos. And really when we open our chakra system, maybe when we open our intuition, we realize that we have the power to really connect to a deeper state of consciousness. We have the power to connect to a deeper way in which we get the chance to actually express ourselves. And that is actually the potential and the skills and the gifts that we have in our own souls. Okay, so the fourth tip would be, make sure that you actually use your own talents and gifts. Okay, in order to connect to this infinite source self, you gotta make the best out of the worst. You gotta make the best out of the tools that you have in your life. You gotta use your cards. Okay, you gotta use everything in order for you to actually expand and evolve. Okay, so my suggestion is, start with something small. Start with something small and start with something that really will make a different will make actually a small change in your life. Okay, it's not always about the big changes, it's also about the small steps. Okay, it's also about the small changes. It's also about realizing how free you are and how free you were and how free you can become. Okay, so it's about stepping into your freedom. Okay, this is actually the fifth tip. Step into your freedom. Okay, ask yourself, what is my true authentic self really look like? What is that self that I want to become? What does it really look like? And do the things in order to actually become that. Make sure that you actually raise your consciousness each day. Make sure that you actually raise your energy each day. Make sure that you are not wasting yourself. Okay, I see this within myself, that sometimes I get through low vibrational habits, sometimes I get through low vibrational states of consciousness, and I realize that in those states of consciousness I gotta actually make the choice of really becoming my best version. Okay, I believe that there is contrast in everything, and I believe that whenever we are experiencing something that we don't want to experience, it is because it shows us the opposite of what we want to experience. Okay, so we always, in getting through life's moments, we always get the chance to become something new. Okay, so don't miss the chance to become something new. Don't miss the chance to change a bit more today. Don't miss the chance to really be your true authentic self. Okay, now the sixth tip is, allow yourself to change. If you allow yourself to change, and by the way, everything is changing in the universe, nothing is static. If you allow yourself to change, then you will actually increase your energy. You will step into higher octaves of feelings. You will step into high states of consciousness. So allow yourself to change and become the observer of your experience. This is actually really powerful. Okay, I'm not the one that is doing this video. I'm only observing it. I'm only observing what I'm channeling through my higher consciousness. I'm only observing what is coming through my what's this chakra called? I think I forgot. Crown chakra. Okay, I'm only channeling my crown chakra, and of course there is Seba behind this, but there is also an infinite source self that is expressing itself. There is actually an infinite source self that is having pleasure doing these videos. Okay, so yeah guys, this is my perspective on how to become your true source self. Okay, I believe that there is a connection between the spirit world and the 3D world, and really when we see that we are multidimensional beings having a human experience, then we learn the fact that we have a higher self that is constantly guiding us. We have a higher self that is constantly taking care of us. We have a higher self that is constantly protecting us. Okay, so you are in essence that higher self. You are in essence that guidance. You are that stream of thoughts and feelings that is coming through your vibrational consciousness. And also listen to your heart chakra, listen to what you feel. What you feel is important, and what you feel is your guidance system. If you listen to what you feel, then you cannot go wrong, because the body knows, the body holds wisdom, the body holds power. Okay, I have been through moments where I didn't necessarily know what to choose. I didn't know how to express myself. And in those moments, yes, I realized that it was also about negative feelings. Okay, it's also okay to embrace your negative feelings, because sometimes when you feel like you cannot express yourself, if you feel like you cannot express your vision, then you will step into a stream of thoughts and feelings that is a bit uncomfortable. But I realized that it's also okay to accept that and actually do the shadow work. Okay, so do the shadow work and really ask yourself, why are some things happening into your life? Why are some things happening into your life? What is the cause behind these things? And really get to learn how to alchemize these experiences. Because I believe that yes, experiences do build us. Experiences do create our reality. And the more that we get to really forgive our experiences, forgive, keyword, forgive our experiences, the more that we get to forgive others, is the more that we will actually open our hearts to a new state of consciousness, which is all about freedom, which is all about love, which is all about higher states of consciousness, which is all about harmony, peace, and abundance. Okay guys, I also have started a podcast series called Consciously Awakening. If you want to be part of my podcast, feel free to send me a message and we will step right into the play. And if you want to work with me on a one-on-one level, if you want to really get to know more about how this higher self works maybe, or how the universe works, or universal principalities, feel free to send me a message and we will step right into the play. Okay, so thank you for watching guys, and like always, see you on what is coming up next. These were my 6 or 7 tips about how to become your infinite source self. Yes, we do have a divine self, and this divine self is constantly trying to push us forward in order for us to really become our best versions. Okay, so I realize that anything is possible at a soul level, and I see the power of my multidimensional self. I see the power of my true authentic being, and I'm getting to actually express more of it into the world each day, because I deserve it. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be my best self. I deserve to be abundant. I deserve to be loved. Okay, so we are love, much peace, and guys, like always, see you on what is coming up next. I love you.